আমাদের প্রজেক্টের জন্য যতটা দরকার গিট গিটহাবের নলেজ, সেটা হলো বেসিক কিছু কমান্ডস, ওয়ার্কফ্লো কিভাবে কাজ করে, অ্যান্ড ব্রাঞ্চিং এর নলেজ। ওকে, আর পুল কিভাবে, মানে পুল রিকোয়েস্ট কিভাবে দেয়, দ্যাটস ইট। নাও বেসিক কমান্ড হলো এই পাঁচটা কমান্ড যেটা জানা খুব দরকার। ফার্স্ট অফ ইস ক্লোন কমান্ড, git clone repository link. Status, we can check the status of display the status of our code. ক্লোনের মাধ্যমে আমরা কোনো রিপোজিটরিকে আমাদের লোকাল মেশিনে আনতে পারি। নাও অ্যাড হলো কোনো ফাইল বা নিউ চেঞ্জেস আমরা যদি আমাদের ডাইরেক্টরিতে মানে ফোল্ডারে কোনো চেঞ্জ করি, কাজ করি, আপডেট করি, সেটাকে আমরা git add ফাইল নেম দিয়ে আপডেট করি। অ্যান্ড দেন আপডেটের পরে আমাদের কমিট করতে হয়। না, কমিট ইজ নাথিং বাট আ রেকর্ড অফ চেঞ্জেস। আমরা যখনই কোনো চেঞ্জ করব সেটাকে অ্যাড করব আগে, অ্যাড করার পরে কমিট করব। আর কমিট মানে হলো সেটার একটা রেকর্ড রয়ে গেল যে আমরা এই চেঞ্জ করেছি। কমিটের সিনট্যাক্স হলো গিট কমিট মাইনাস এম ইজ ফর মেসেজ, অ্যান্ড দেন সাম মেসেজ যেটা আমরা লিখতে চাই। ধর আমরা কোনো নতুন ফিচার অ্যাড করলাম, তো আমরা লিখলাম যে অ্যাডেড নিউ ফিচার অর অ্যাডেড দিস ফিচার, সো দ্যাট এটা হলো যে কেউ দেখতে পাবে, যতজন মানে পাবলিক করা থাকলে রিপোজিটরিতে সবাই দেখতে পাবে যে যখন এই কোডটা কমিট হলো, তাহলে কোড না দেখেই বলে দেওয়া যাবে যে এটা কি কমিট হলো। তাহলে এটা ছোট্ট ডেসক্রিপশন দিয়ে দেয় আমি এই চেঞ্জ করলাম, তো সেটার একটা বোঝা যায় যে কি চেঞ্জ হলো কি হলো। অ্যান্ড আফটার কমিট we will push the code. Push the code means push the code to the main or যে কোনো ব্রাঞ্চে আমরা করতে পারি। নাও হোয়াট ইজ দ্য ওয়ার্কফ্লো হলো আমরা একটা রিপো খুঁজবো, মানে রিপোজিটরি খুঁজবো, সেটাকে ক্লোন করব। ক্লোন করার পরে রিপো খুঁজবো বা রিপোর্ট ব্রাঞ্চ খুঁজবো, সেটাকে ক্লোন করব। অর উই ক্যান সে রিপোই ক্লোন করবো, পুরো রিপোজিটরিকে ক্লোন করব। দেন আমরা স্পেসিফিক ব্রাঞ্চে যাব যেখানে আমরা কাজ করতে চাই। ওকে, ক্লোনের পরে এই যে স্পেসিফিক ব্রাঞ্চে যাব, এই বরাবর হবে স্পেসিফিক ব্রাঞ্চ। দেন আমরা চেঞ্জেস করলাম, অ্যাড মানে এডিট করলাম সেটাকে, তারপর অ্যাড করা হলো। আর অ্যাডের পরে কমিট, কমিটের পরে পুশের পরে আমরা ফাইনালি পুল রিকোয়েস্ট দিতে পারি। ওকে, দিস ইজ দ্য ওয়ার্কফ্লো। আর ব্রাঞ্চিং এর নলেজ আমি পরে দিচ্ছি। নাও দিস ইজ দ্য মেইন ওয়ার্ক। ফর এক্সাম্পল, এটা হলো আমাদের আপাতত প্রোনোভা মেইন প্রজেক্ট ফোল্ডার, ওকে, প্রজেক্ট রিপোজিটরি। নাও আই উইল ওকে কোডে যাব, কোডে গিয়ে এইচটিটিপি সিলেক্ট করব। ওকে, নাও আমি ভিএস কোড খুললাম, ভিএস কোডে আমাকে রিপোজিটরি, ফর এক্সাম্পল এখানে কিছু আছে সেটাকে আমি ডিলিট করে দিই। ওকে, ডেমো টোটালি খালি, আমার ডেমো নামের একটা ফোল্ডারের মধ্যে আমি আছি। ওকে, নাও আমি কি করব, গিটটাকে ক্লোন করব। গিট ক্লোন লিঙ্ক অ্যাজ, এখানে যেরকম বললাম git clone repository link. So this is the repository link. Now we will put enter. After enter, cloning into মানে শো করবে, মানে ক্লোন হয়ে গেছে, 100% ডান, ক্লোন হয়ে গেছে। নাও আমরা ক্লোনের স্ট্যাটাস দেখতে পাবো। এই যে এখানে একটা ফোল্ডার চলেছে প্রণবা বলে, যার মধ্যে অল দ্য ডিটেলস আছে। নাও আমি এখানে গিট স্ট্যাটাস করলে অল দ্য চেঞ্জেস কি কি আছে সেটা চেক করা যাবে। আচ্ছা, আমি এখন ডেমোতে আছি, বাট আমি আই শুডন্ট স্টে অ্যাট ডেমো। নাও যেহেতু ডেমো ফোল্ডারের আন্ডারে দেয়ার ইজ অ্যানাদার ফোল্ডার কল্ড ক্রোনোভা, I have to move to that folder because this is the repository folder. To move that folder, we will use cd repository name, which is folder name, which is chron okay, capital N V O N O V A. Okay. Now you can say this is my this is my address, and if I put git status here, this will show that the I am on the main branch, nothing to commit because I haven't changed anything. Okay, now for example, we have seen that command prompt and status prompt. Now after that, if we add or change anything, we then will have to add command, commit change, and push command. Okay, now let's say we will change the front end. Okay, we will change the front end. Now what we will have to do is we will go to the front end folder, cause if we check this, for example, uh, if I open the folder, you can say there is a Chronova. Okay, now within Chronova there is a lot of, a lot of folders, and within that I should work, front end parts here. So so let's move to the front end one, which is cd, and the name of the front end, front end. Okay, now I have moved to the front end. You can see the my address. Okay, now what I have to do, let's say, in front end I will make a app, make a html file which is index.html. Now within index.html I will write a paragraph saying, hi, I am making a uh, video of what to do. Okay, now I have to save this. Control S. This is the most crucial part, and I made a I have to save this. Now you can see I have made a, index file there. I wrote something inside it. Now if I put git status, I will see that there is a untracked file. Untracked means index, untracked, I'm saying that. Now you can say index.html, there is showing a bit, no, rate sign means there is a bit error. Now before that, let's clear one concept, which is modification. Like if we modify anything or change anything or add any feature, now this the status option will show this for uh, error. Now, what is that? First one is untracked. Untracked means we have created a new file. Okay, one or many. And this modified means we have changed, changes were made but not added. Okay, stacked means added but not committed, and unmodified means nothing has changed, everything is, as usual. So in my case untracked is showing because you can see I have created a index.html. That is why a new file is detected and untracked files are there. Now, what I have to do after I added all my money, after I added all the features and anything, I will work on this. And after adding all of this, I will just add. So, how add? Git add what? File name, or okay, we can write the file name that we want to add. For example, index.html. Okay, if we enter this will update or add the this file, but there is another way, by just full stop. And if we put full stop, this will add all the changes that we make. We don't have to specifically name the that file, but everything will be added automatically. Now that means this is addition is done. If we now check git status, we can see changes to be committed means they are added, successfully added, but now we can commit them. Now to commit, git commit. Now to before that there is an m for message, and we have to write added a simple html file. Okay, so this means we will commit this, and a message to all the viewers will be that. Okay, now if I put enter, this means one file changed, one inserted. Fine. Now we have to push that to the original. Now if we go to the main folder uh, named front end, there is nothing except these two files. Okay, within front end there is nothing except this file. Even if we refresh this, the same is there. So what we have to do, we have committed, added in our local system. Now we have to push that to the repository, main repository on GitHub repo. So to do that, we will say git commit and no, this time git push origin main. Okay, now before main, we can say we can write here the branch name. We will write the branch name. Okay, not main always, cause this time there is only one main. There is no other another branch. So we are using the main, but I'm showing you later how to do that. Now for now, we will write git push origin main. Now if we click that, okay, access to the repository is not granted. That means um, that guy locked his repo, so we can't access this repo. But leaving this one, let's move out of this repo. We can't edit this repo as um, the author didn't give us the permission, means or শ্রমণকে ওটা চেঞ্জ করতে হবে, because otherwise we can't use that. Now cd dot we will go to the demo. Okay, now we are at demo. Now we will import another clone which is mine to show you how things work. So for example, random password. Okay, I will copy the code this. Okay, now I will clone this file as well. So to clone this, git clone file link, this is created. Now we have to enter this folder. Now to enter this folder, we will simply write cd and the folder name, which is random 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 password. Now you can see we have entered this file. Now if we put git status, you can see we are on the main branch. There is nothing to commit. Now let's make change there. There is there is an index file, but you can see there is nothing written in here. Now we will write something. Hi body. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to save this. Control plus s, control plus s. Okay, now if we again put git status, this time, okay, listen, this time modify show, cause index file was already there. I have just added a feature or updated the code, but I haven't created a new file. That's why modified is showing. Now okay, okay, we have to now do that. So to do that, we will first add it, which is git add file name, which is, or we can say without dot. Now we will say git commit, the spelling mistake, commit, and the code is git commit minus m and then the message. So this is minus m message. We can say up updated index.html. Okay, now if I put this, now one file changed, one plus insertion. Okay, let's see that even if we even if we commit that, but still index will not change here because we haven't pushed it. To push that, we will use git push origin main, because I'm using main because there is only one main, one branch, there is nothing. Okay, there is another one backend, but we will figure it out later. But for now, let's assume there is only main. So main. Now this is done. If we now say command status git status, your branch is up to date, nothing is to play. Now if we update this for now, then we will see this, because now we have pushed it. Pushed it means this will show on the website. Okay, but uh, there is one thing to see. There is two branch. One is called name, another one is called backend. If we move to the backend, we will see that index is still empty here because we have pushed it to the main function. If we go to the main, we will see there is something written inside index.html in main branch. Okay, this is the main funda of this. We will clone the code, we will clone the repository. Always check the status to to up to date with what is what is the problem with the code. And after we have added all the features, um, we will add command. We will write this command to add the changes, and then we will commit this. Commit means we have recorded this in our local system, but to show in the main GitHub website, we will have to enter this website this command, which is git push origin main. Git push origin main in place of main we can use the branch name, but I'm showing you the branch later. Okay, so this is all about the basics. We have to know this. Now what is okay, we can you can look at this. These are the basic commands that we have used. Cd space file name to enter in a directory that I have used in this video. Now to ls, we can say the list of files in the current folder, and ls minus a to see all the current files, even the hidden ones also. And to get out of a current file, we will use cd full stop. So I showed this in this video, and there is another one is mkdir to create a new folder or a file. Mkdir, then we will have to enter the name of the file. So these are the basic command terminals. Okay, now apart from this, there is a most important topic called git branch. Now what is branch? You can see there is a this is a main line. Okay, main branch, or previously it was said that it is a master branch, but GitHub has changed the name to main. Now we all say this is a main branch. Okay, this is a main branch. Now let's assume at this point one of our backend developer wants to create a branch. Branch means he will copy the whole thing, everything till this point. He will copy that and make a different branch. You can say branch of the tree. So he is making a different path, and in that path he is doing he's adding his own features using commit add, commit push. And after that, after he completed the full feature, and now he is merging the file, merging the branch to the main branch. Now this is a custom branch, or you can say any name to that branch, and this is the original file. Now original file will go on its way, and one will copy at this point, make a different path, add his own feature, and then merge to the main stream. Okay, so how this works, we there is a few commands these 5 commands to check all the to about all the branch thing. Now first one is git branch to check our current branch. Okay, now for example, in this project we are also in a current branch. Now to see that our current branch, we will use git branch. Now this is showing that main we are in the main branch. Okay, now let's this one is git branch minus m desired branch. We can rename the branch name with that. Okay, uh, we don't need that as well. Now this is, we can travel one branch to another branch with this command. With this command we can create a new branch, and with this command we can delete a new branch. That is all about. Now let's create a new file. So to create a new file we will use git check checkout minus b. So remind that b for bond, b for create. Okay, like bond. So bond, then we will use branch name. So let's assume we are adding a branch name called front end. Okay, switch to new branch. Okay, new branch is created and they are showing this. Now if we want to see in which branch we are right now, we can see git branch. This will show there are two branches, front end and back end, and currently we are in front end. Now with this code branch name we can travel through branch. Now how this works? This works by for example, we are now at front end, we want to go to the main branch. Now to do that we will write git heck ou to check out, and the branch name which is main. Okay, which is branch name which is main. We want to go to the main. Now if we put enter, switch to the branch main, which is everything is up to date. Now if I now still check which branch I'm in right now, this will show up there are two branches, front end and main. I am on main. So this is how we travel from one branch to another. Now let's see one important thing, which is let's go to the front end branch. Check out front end. Okay, we are at the front end branch. Now in the front end branch, let's see the git status. Everything is up to date. Now we will create another file, which is let's say which is uh, style.css. Okay, and within that we will the paragraph, for example, color equals to red. Okay, I think I have made a mistake. I don't know what is that. Okay, leave that. So let's say I want to rename that file, which is to first.py, because I'm not good at Python. Now, for example, let's write this code: print hello world. Okay, so this will print hello world. Now I have changed this in the front end branch. I will have to control plus is save it, and within that, now if I check git status, it will show that on the front end branch I have added a first.py which is untracked file. Now I will have to add git add full stop. I will git commit 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 minus m. Within that I will write created python file. Okay, now if I put that one file changed, now I have to uh, you can say this is the all of this is till in the all of these are in the local system. There is nothing changed here, but as soon as I push git push um, origin. Now which origin? I am at the front end. I have added all this to the front end, so I will write origin front end, means origin name. Okay, now this will completely add this. Now if I move to the website, currently I am at the main branch. If I refresh this, nothing will change here, but if I push to the front end branch here, because I have created this front end file from the terminal, I'm using this. This will show a Python file. This is branching works. I am at the front end branch. Now I have created a branch named front end here. This is the main function. I have created a file front end here where I have added a Python file. Okay, first.py, and I have pushed in this function front end. Okay, but if we check main, there is nothing called first.py in the main because I have added this in the this function this branch. It is not the main. Now I have to after finishing the after finishing the feature, I will have to merge the branch to the main branch. Okay, now how to do that? Because let's say I have this is the front end branch and I have done my job. What I have to do, I have done that. Now I want to move that to the main branch. I want to move that to the main branch. Now I will click on the main branch. There is something error. Okay, there as soon as I move to the main branch, there you can say in my repository random password, this one will show up that front end has one pushes inside this because I have added a corresponding this uh, feature in the branch in the front end branch. Now I have to add that feature to the main branch. So to do that, we will have to do a pull request. Now this is the simplest way to merge, is to just create a pull request on GitHub. There are another way from the terminal, but we will skip that because this is the easiest way. We will move to this main this portion, and we can say compare and pull request. We'll click on that. This means this says created a Python file, as we have as we have wrote this while we are we were committing the code. At that point we have write this kind of created a Python file. Now we can, if we want, we can add a lot of descriptions about this. Now I will okay, there is one thing, this will able to merge automatically, will be merged because there is nothing controversial here. Controversial means there is written there is a HTML file and something is written here, but someone created a branch and uh, replaced that HTML the content of the HTML file on the same line, say, So this will create a conflict, the way which one to choose. And for the in that reason, a lot of you know a lot of problems will be there. But for now there is nothing error, and everything will be able to merge. Now compare index. Now for front end will go to the main, means front end will be merged to the main. Now I will create a pull request. Okay, now this is checking automatically. There is no conflict in the base branch because there is nothing controversial here. I have just added this file, but I haven't changed this one or anything. This one I haven't changed this because I just added my thing. No, the thing I'm doing right now. So this is automatically you know automatically marched. There is nothing else. Now our job is to do that march pull request. This will মানে শ্রমণ এটা করবে, কারণ যে কোডটা বানাচ্ছে সে মার্চ করবে, বিকজ for this one I am the author, I am the everything. So আমি চাইলে এটাকে মার্চ পুল রিকোয়েস্ট করতে পারি, or if I want I can rebase and merge. A lot of things are there. Now uh, if I want I can also close the pull request by saying that you should update this one shouldn't be there, or a kind of that. I can reject this pull request, but as this is automatically accepted, but for now I will accept this. Okay, if I want I can reject, or the author can reject by saying anything that there is a bit fault in your code or something else. So I will just merge pull request, commit message. If I want I can write, or else changes. Done. We are done. Pull request successfully merged and closed. Now if I go to the main one, you can see branches. Still main and front end branches are there, front end branch is there, but in the main branch you can see fuzz.python is there. Before it wasn't there, but now it is there, and I have successfully merged the code, and now we are at this point. Okay, this is how we will work on this. We will clone the code. We will check the status, add comment after changing or uploading our feature, add comment file, comment, and then push. Okay, to our branch. We will not use uh, main branch. We will create our own branch by this from the terminal. We will work on that file. We will travel through the branches if needed. We will check on which branches we are. We can delete the branch. Now